What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we got an update on the Kia Forte, and it's a good one. So let's go over here and check out the Kia Forte. Unfortunately, this little car has been doing a lot of sitting, but finally we got some news from the auto auction. It has been months since I bought this little car for $2,000. I drove it around for a while. I put my plate on it. I put my Sirius XM subscription on it. It's still there. I enjoyed the hell out of the car. I was getting right around 30 miles a gallon on average in this little thing. The car has done me well. It really has. Unfortunately, there is one thing I just really don't like about the little car, and that's why I think I'm probably going to end up putting this one up for sale soon. Again, runs and drives absolutely perfect. There is nothing that would prevent me from driving this car all over the country. Nothing at all. Smooth as silk. But there is just one little thing. Emphasis on little. It's such a little car. I guess my problem is I want it all. I want everything. I want a big car or an SUV that gets this just phenomenal fuel economy. I'm not even sure something like that even exists, guys. It's so small, and I'm used to driving bigger vehicles like the S-Class, hell, even the E-Class or the BMW or my Ram. I'm used to big vehicles, and this thing is so small. When we all get in it, it kind of feels cramped. So with that said, boy, it is hot. Oh, look at that. I'm sweating all up in my new hat. See, I'm supposed to be heading off for vacation, and I had a couple videos. I better put this back on. That looks bad. There we go. I got to put this back on. I'm going to have to get out of here because I'm leaving for vacation, but I'm trying to knock out all the videos that I got to get done before I leave. And that little Kia Forte was not a planned video, so I actually drove all the way down here an hour away and an hour back home just to make this video and tell you guys about the little Forte. Not to worry, all the other cars are still here currently, but the E-Class is up for sale on ACV and Copart. The S-Class is up for sale on ACV and Copart, and the bids on the S-Class are looking good. The bids on the E-Class are pretty good too. The little Mitsubishi i-MiEV, it's over $2,000 already with a buy it now of $3,500. This one's probably going to sell. This one is probably going to sell. It's at $10,900, and I'm asking, I think 14 is my reserve, or 14 or 15 is my reserve. This one right here, $12,800 is where it's sitting right now. And if it gets just a little bit more, it's $12,800. I need 14. I really want 14,500 out of these two each. But if I can get 14 out of this one, I'll sell it. If I can get 14 out of this one, I'll sell it. At $2,500, that one's definitely sold. So stay tuned. We're going to come back with a video on these cars, and we'll find out if they sell. Now, of course, you guys saw the Maserati sitting over there. That one's going to get cleaned up and put up for sale soon, too. The BMW X5, this one is going to be cleaned up. In fact, it's already cleaned up. This one's just going to be going up for sale really soon. I drove the living crap out of this one too. Unfortunately, the fuel economy wasn't what I expected out of it. I was able to average about 22 miles a gallon out of this, and I guess for being that big, that's not too bad, especially with how torquey the diesel engine is. But you know, it is what it is. For me, I'm over it. I had fun with it. In fact, I got to get my Pike Pass out of it. I've got my Sirius XM on this. I got my Pike Pass in it. I enjoy the living hell out of this thing. But I think it's time to send this one down the road too. I don't know what to ask for it. I paid $6,600 for it. Hell, if I can get a little bit more than that back out of it, I'm going to call that a win. Hell, if I could get like $7,500 out of this, I'd be happy all day long. And the Kia Forte, we're going to need to get that one up for sale soon too. So here's what I'm thinking on the Kia Forte. I paid $2,000 for it. I probably got $2,500 into that car. Maybe just a little bit more, not much. But I'm thinking when it comes time to sell that, I think $4,000. I've had so many people tell me $4,000, I'm cheating myself out of money. I'm leaving money on the table, and honestly, I'm fine with that. I'm ready to just move on. I've got too many cars that are sitting out here that I don't use, and they're just parked, and I feel bad leaving just sitting in the grass like that, man. It's exciting when I get this new influx of cars. They all need work, and they're all fun. But once I get them done, I'm finished with them, and then they just sit. Well, to me, that is not fun at all. Just like the damn Harley Davidson, man. Yeah, brand new. It's probably got 50 miles on the odometer. You know, 50 miles. I don't drive it. I keep tagging it. It's insured, but I never ride the damn thing. I never write it, but I take it back to the dealer and be like, oh, we're not selling a lot of bikes right now. You know, bikes aren't doing well, and that bike's not a very popular bike. It's 2022 Nightster. They're like, we'll give you $8,000 for it. You're out of your damn mind. $8,000? $8,000? Now I can sit here. I'll absolutely let it sit here over $8,000. I paid like $13 for this. Are you kidding me? What would I let it go for? Probably 11, maybe 11.5. But until then, it sits. Same thing with the 1940 Master sedan, man. It just sits. This one has got to go too, but I can't let it go yet because this was actually sold to me. Guess you just wait for it, without a title. That's right. That's right. I am sitting here with this car. I've had it for God knows how long. I've used it. I've enjoyed it. I've only put 1,000, 1,200 miles on it. But unfortunately, this one does not have a title because in New York, this car does not qualify for a title. So now I have to go through this process of seeing if the paperwork that I got from the auction will suffice to get a title in Oklahoma, and there's no guarantee that it will. So here we go again. I'm ready to move some of these cars out. Obviously, that one's going to be kind of a pain in my side. Oh, the yellow thing behind me. I totally forgot about that one. The banana. It's what everybody's been calling. Everybody calls it a banana. This thing, here's what I'm going to tell you. I spent $1,500 on one thing. Then I spent, what was it, another 3. So that's 18. Another 100 and something, 19. And then today, I just got through spending, good Lord, another $700 or $800. Let me tell you something. I spent almost $700 on Rock Auto alone. And then I went to Redline's website and I spent over $100 on Redline's website. So trust me when I tell you, this we got some parts for. We're gonna break this up into a multi-part series because of all of the work that's gonna need to be done. It's got 118,000 miles on the odometer. You know, it's been cared for. It's been taken care of, or it wouldn't have lasted this long, and it wouldn't be in this good a condition. But unfortunately, there's quite a few maintenance items that needs to be done. And by the time you guys are done watching me work on this car, it's all going to be finished. Everything. It's going to be finished and it's going to be ready for the long haul. So this one is not going to be for sale for a while. And I don't even know that I really want to sell it anyway. Now I'm in here sweating like a dog. The heat index in Oklahoma today out here in Stratford was 100 and I think it was 124 degree heat index today. Hottest heat index ever recorded, I think, in Oklahoma history, if I saw that news article right. So that is, it's hot. It is so damn hot out here. I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm going to Indiana. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna cool off. Now back to the Kia Forte. The news is, this is big. I got an email from the auction today saying, hey, your title paperwork is done. They Title 42'd the vehicle under their name. They Title 42'd it because it was abandoned on their yard. Whatever the case is, they did all the paperwork for me. They have transferred the paperwork into my name. Now they said all I got to do is the VIN inspection, and I will get a legitimate title, not a branded title, not a salvage, a clean, regular title will be given to me for that car, at which point I will then be able to sell it. Now, with that said, I do not have the title in hand, so I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, right? But it sounds like everything was done. Everything was approved by the state, which is great news. All I got to do is wait for, maybe just a few days to a week for that paperwork to go through, and then I can get the VIN inspection done, and at that point, I should be able to get a title. I will absolutely update you. Good Lord. I will absolutely update you when that title comes in, because once I have it in my hand, that's the update. That's the update. Everything looks good right now, but we're still kind of in limbo, but we're better than we were before. When that title's in hand, I'm going to send that car to auction. Down the road, it's going to go. It's going to make somebody an absolutely wonderful car. As you can see, it's getting dark on me. As you can see, also finally mowed my lawn. I was out here last night, the whole family, we all got out here and tackled this. Nick did all of the weed eating and the blowing. Jessica did push mowing, and I hit I know you guys are going to think, wow, what a jerk. I actually hit the entire yard with the riding mower, and that is because nobody wants to use the rider. Nobody wants to use the riding mower. I don't know why. So that's fine. I'll do the riding mower. No big deal. But the yard looks so much better. Unfortunately, you guys can't see. We have a severe fire ant problem out here. I don't know what is going on in this place, but I mean, we got these fire ant hills everywhere. I got attacked by several of them yesterday, and they just lumped up my leg. I got these welts and pus oozing blisters on my legs. Then some kind of a spider or something bit me on the shoulder, my bad shoulder too. So now I've got this hole in the middle of my shoulder and it's lumped up really bad. Hurts like hell, but you know, it is what it is. This got left out yesterday, so we gotta bring this back in here, and then I gotta set the alarm, lock everything up, and we can get out of here. So it's dark, it's hot as hell. I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Hope you enjoyed this short video. Just wanted to give you a quick update to the Kia Forte, and I know it's not exactly the update we were all wanting, but it is an update. And while we're at it, you got an update to the rest of the vehicles as well. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button. I truly appreciate it. Consider, there's another damn fire ant hill. Ooh, boy. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.